Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has captivated humanity for generations: uncovered UFO proof. Are we alone in the universe? For decades, the official answer has been a firm maybe, but recent developments have blown the lid off a subject once relegated to the fringes of science fiction. Get ready, because what we're about to explore might just change the way you see the sky forever. It all started with whispers, grainy photos, and eyewitness accounts dismissed as swamp gas or weather balloons. But fast forward to today, and the conversation is completely different. We're talking about high-ranking government officials, decorated military pilots, and credible scientists all stepping forward with astonishing claims and even more astonishing evidence. The stigma is fading, and in its place, a serious investigation is taking root at the highest levels. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes directly from the Pentagon. You've probably heard about the declassified videos from the U.S. Navy, famously known as Tic Tac, Gimbal, and Go Fast. These aren't blurry, shaky cam footage from someone's backyard. These are captured by advanced military hardware, showing objects performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics and aerodynamics. We see objects with no visible means of propulsion, no wings, no exhaust plumes, accelerating at hypersonic speeds and making instantaneous turns that would crush any human pilot. Pilots like Commander David Fravor, a former Navy fighter pilot, have gone on record describing their encounters in vivid detail. He described the Tic Tac UFO as something not from this world. His testimony, along with that of his fellow pilots, provides a credible first-hand account that is incredibly difficult to dismiss. They weren't just seeing a blip on a radar. They were engaging with an unknown object, trying to make sense of what they were witnessing in real time. But it's not just about videos. The data behind these encounters is just as staggering. We're talking about radar data, infrared signatures, and sensor readings from multiple platforms, all corroborating the same impossible event. When you have a pilot's visual confirmation backed up by the most advanced sensor technology on the planet, the question shifts from, did they see something? To, what exactly did they see? Senior officials like the former Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, have stated publicly that the number of reported unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs as they're now called, is far greater than what has been released to the public. He mentioned sightings that are difficult to explain, involving technologies we don't have and frankly can't defend against. This official acknowledgement is a seismic shift. For years, projects like Project Blue Book investigated UFOs, often with the goal of debunking them and calming public fears. But now the tone has changed. The 2021 report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence on UAPs was a landmark moment. While it didn't explicitly say aliens, it did confirm that of the 144 incidents reviewed, they could only explain one. The rest remain a mystery. The report categorized these UAPs, noting that some appeared to demonstrate advanced technology, exhibiting unusual flight characteristics like remaining stationary in high winds, moving against the wind, and maneuvering abruptly with no discernible means of propulsion. This isn't speculation. This is the U.S. government admitting there are things in our airspace that they cannot identify. Let's also look at historical cases in a new light. The Roswell incident of 1947 is the classic example. The official story changed from a flying disc to a weather balloon almost overnight. But high-ranking officials who were there, like Major Jesse Marcel, the intelligence officer who handled the debris, maintained until his death that what he saw was not of this earth. He described materials that were incredibly lightweight yet indestructible, with strange hieroglyphic-like markings. With what we know now, are these historical accounts so easy to dismiss? Or were they the first signs of a long-standing cover-up, an attempt to prevent public panic and keep advanced technology out of the hands of adversaries? Beyond the United States, other countries are also opening their files. Governments in France, the UK, Brazil, and Chile have all declassified their own UFO records, revealing thousands of cases and encounters. The French Space Agency's UFO Investigation Unit, GAIPAN, has been studying these phenomena for decades and has concluded that a certain percentage of sightings defy any conventional explanation. This global pattern of sightings by credible observers adds another layer of intrigue. It shows this isn't just an American phenomenon, it's happening worldwide. We also have physical evidence to consider. Trace evidence cases where UFOs have allegedly left marks on the ground or on vegetation have been studied for years. Scientists like Jacques Vallée, a renowned computer scientist and ufologist, have spent their careers analyzing data from these events. Vallée argues that the phenomenon is real, but may be far more complex than simple extraterrestrial visitors. He suggests we need to look beyond the nuts and bolts hypothesis and consider more unconventional possibilities. What if these phenomena are not just physical craft, but something that interacts with our reality in ways we don't yet understand? Another powerful piece of evidence comes from the sheer number of credible witnesses. We're not just talking about random individuals. We're talking about astronauts, military personnel, air traffic controllers, and police officers. People whose careers depend on their ability to observe and report accurately. Dr. Edgar Mitchell, the sixth man to walk on the moon, was a vocal proponent of UFO disclosure, claiming that he was aware of multiple UFO visits to Earth during his career with NASA. When people of this caliber risk their reputations to speak out, we have to listen. So where does this leave us? The evidence is piling up and it's becoming undeniable. We have official government videos and reports, credible testimony from highly trained military pilots, corroborating sensor data, global sightings, and historical accounts that now seem more plausible than ever. The term UFO is no longer a punchline. It's a serious national security and scientific question. The proof is no longer just out there. It's right here, in declassified files and official government briefings. We are living in an extraordinary time, where the greatest mystery of all might just be on the verge of being solved. The question is no longer, do UFOs exist? But rather, what are they? Where are they from? And what do they want? The journey to uncover the truth is far from over, but the first giant leap has been taken. We've moved from the realm of fiction into the world of fact. What do you think about all this? Have these recent revelations changed your mind? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The truth is being uncovered piece by piece, and we'll be here to track every new development. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. See you next time.